Okay.
A Venezuelan told me about that. So, yeah, not Portuguese. My bad, buddy. My bad. Well, I tried. Anyway, here we are. Back to the Mars for Incubus now.
Can we get Nerd Spirit? I like that hero. He's fun to watch.
Oh, terribly Beastmaster boys. Oh wait, are these bands? Am I? Oh yeah, these are bands. Oh, GG. I was looking at the. I was watching through the client last game.
I remember my first broadcast.
Got him.
Zing.
10 seconds remaining.
But hey, we got a Rubik instead. I like Rubik.
It's
5 seconds remaining.
pretty cool.
He's good versus Nyx, but Nyx
I'm
is
glad
banned.
that they fixed his passive. I mean, not that it's balanced now, but the damage amp was.
Yes, thank you.
The status
That was so
duration
broken.
thing was yes. Was
I hated that. I was like, it was just so annoying to play against. It was like, wow, you're like way better than I am now. Like, you already had better versions of my spells, and now these are just ridiculous.
Oh, look at this 4-second ice pap that is told. Oh, arrow. 7-second arrow. Sure.
Is this now all 3 games with Marana, huh?
Yes. We saw a lot of Marana in the qualifiers when I casted with Zyori. South American players really. I mean, she has a good win rate, and I think Moonlight Shadow is still so good.
It really is.
It just seems to fit the preferred play style. She follows up in combos very well with the arrow. She's very mobile, so she can get into sticky situations and get out.
She can build a lot of items as well. She can go support or core.
Yeah.
She can clear waves. She can hit jungle creeps. She can kill couriers. She is very flexible. That is for sure.
I want to see a core Marana. That's what I want to see. I want to see shard core Marana. Just noobs.
I think it's cool. I thought it sounded kind of bad when I read it, but then when I actually watched it and like saw it, I was like, "Oh, okay, this actually makes a lot of sense."
Yeah, I thought it was awful, but like it's 100% crit chance, so it's actually kind of good.
And Void Spirit again. So comfort for Hokori. They definitely gravitated towards this guy during the qualifiers.
Yeah, Void Spirit pick into instant puck ban too, so don't have to worry about getting locked down in the mid game.
I do just want to follow up on that hammock discussion. I have done some Googling, and it would appear that I was just trying to say Venezuelan hammock. So, yeah, it's just hammock. That's it. There's no special word that I can find. So anyway, just wanted to close the chapter.
I like the
on
one that you made up, so that was
Chinchurra?
Great.
Yeah. Well, maybe somebody
that.
out there can help figure out what a chinchurra is. And
it'll be the next big brand of mosquito-proof hammocks.
Oh, my. Well, there's Puck taking that again. What about Juggernaut? Trent, where does he rank on your carry like power rankings right now?
Below a lot of other heroes.
Okay.
I mean, he does his jug thing still very well. He's got healing ward. He like plays a faster game. I can see why you'd want to ban that for Hokori when you already have the Mars and the Marana too, because like it's pretty good versus Mars because you have the spin with the arena and everything, and then the way these guys probably want to play, like Jug fits that tempo.
What about Lifestealer though? Because he's the second, Magic community hero that doesn't care about arena. Is he still too garbage to be picked here?
He feels kind of garbo.
His shard change was such a big nerf. It's made his item timing so funky now, where open wounds gave him options in the lane. So in the first 20 minutes, he has basically zero threat. And then at 20 minutes, you don't really want to just drop 1,400 gold on this shard because you still have to farm other items that feel like they're higher priority. But then you don't have open wounds. So the hell does your hero do? I don't know. I haven't seen a Lifestealer game where I went, wow, the Lifestealer in a hot minute.
They are taking a lot of carries out here. No Monkey King, no Wraith King, no Jug, no Terrorblade. We are probably going to see a different carry matchup.
Troll is out there still. Potential. I think it doesn't do that well versus Mars necessarily, but I think Troll is best when you have a greedier 5 who you kind of want to like get away with a little bit more or like give a little bit of space to, because Troll is just like so strong in the laning stage and you can often bully someone right off in the lane.
I wouldn't mind throw for Incubus, actually.
Yeah, I think it actually looks pretty good with the ET.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Not a lot of dispels
remaining.
for the new Eggs build, but still like a pretty solid hero.
And they have to think about a position 1 hero that they want versus a Mars with an Ogre supporting them.
I mean, Lifestealer is okay. There's
He
no way
actually
has
is now too with the ET.
Yeah, like he's never going to be caught.
Yeah.
What? I mean, it's not going to be Lifestealer though. So what do you actually pick?
I mean, illusion heroes are a little bit weird. Like, I don't really think. Actually, I did see an Ogre Naga earlier, but I don't think that's what you want to go for.
What about? I guess Lycan just gets destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Who
don't think that
buys
sounds
armor?
very good.
That's kind of my first thought against ET. Who
Safe lane
doesn't
Death
mind
Prophet.
buying like Armlet or AC or just the opposite of Terrorblade? Somebody who doesn't buy all stats.
Bring back Chaos Knight.
I guess you can play like carry Lash on Hokori. Is it too bad like having Void Spirit and Lash cores?
It's a bit all in, but you certainly could.
Because it feels so scary actually to get speared into Arena ET. Like pretty much every hero just dies.
Yeah, so they end up just taking their Underlord. Then they're going to leave the Void Spirit as like a potential side lane, maybe, but most likely they're just straight up 10th picking a carry here.
Yeah, I think. I'm surprised though because they're going to remove more carries. So
yeah, that's 2 more. Well, 3 more will be gone by the time it comes back around.
I guess Earth is okay because you can ult before the spear, so the status resistance probably.
So there you go, Trent. You questioned it last time.
man.
The gyrocopter was banned out, and now they've got this sick team fight combo again. You've got Mars of the Arena, ET, Gyro, Mirana, all this AoE damage to go into it. This is nasty. Look at those two. Look how angry they are. Elder Titan's taking no shit.
It's just that instant Morphling ban too. Just makes me like, oh god, it'd be so good. But it's also versus ET, but it's also Morphling.
Yeah.
The water boy. Lifesteal is looking better and better at this point.
I guess PA is not terrible. Can blink out of that.
It pains me to agree
stuff.
with you that Lifestealer doesn't look that bad now, but damn, if that's where we're at with this draft, I'm a little afraid for Hokori. Ooh. There's got to be a better carry than Lifestealer.
I mean,
They
the other ones
banned
I think
Lash.
of...
They're going Slark. They banned Lash.
Remaining.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
That's a good idea. Something really mobile.
You got the attack speed too. They don't have... I mean, they have control through Shadow Dance, but at the same time, it's like everything's fairly predictable, so you should have your Dispel ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slark's a good call.
It's not the greatest hero right now, but I don't think he's awful. I think he's like...
Is this the game where
B-tier
Sven comes
hero.
back and proves to us that Sven is viable?
No, no way.
He's like
this
the
his
bottom of the
time?
barrel, man.
Yeah, but
Oh,
he's
God.
got Warcry. It's so good versus Natty Arter.
In Sven's defense, I did win a game with Sven in my team in a pub this week. So
Nice. Shout out to you,
Confirmed.
Sven.
Sven won 1 pub this week, guys. Check out the replay.
That guy
Everyone
was
was
the
hating on the guy.
54.
I was like,
percent.
Okay,
guys,
okay.
let's
Real
play.
talk. How's about Troll?
Oh.
How's about Troll Warlord?
For Hokori?
For Hokori, yeah.
I don't know. I think you just get controlled the whole duration of your ult. I think.
Yeah,
And
it sucks
It's so
versus
easy to
Mars.
land the spells on you when he ults because he cannot move.
And our buddy Ricky Maru is still hanging around.
Rick is actually good.
I always forget about Ricky. I always forget that he's even a hero now. I just try and block him out of my mind.
Can confirm he is still available to pick.
Yeah, Ricky looks all right.
I like
Bloodlust.
Ricky and Slark. They're pretty high up there. And I guess if we're talking about elusive heroes, we did see that position 1 Weaver. I don't know if it was Hokori that played
I
it.
was kind of curious if you guys saw that a lot. I forgot to ask you because he's been tearing up the pubs. He's been
a couple of times. Yeah.
fairly high win rate, kind of up there with like the Puck and the Knicks a few times. But then more people started picking it and went down a little bit. But he was kind of killing it too.
Dire team ban.
I guess Ricky is gonna be the pick. Oh, they take Hulk. All right.
Just checking out a little cheese stuff. I mean, I still think Alk's a little cheesy.
Yeah.
Bat. Well, that doesn't make you think Slark, does it?
No.
No.
Then again, it probably would have been bat mid, so I guess fair enough.
Dire team pick.
Well, snap pick from Incubus. LC.
All right.
So
I'm
some more
gonna get the
catch.
dispel for. Huh? It's not even. I don't even.
So much initiation power now for Incubus.
So it's mid Mars again with Offlane Legion.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, because it's unlikely that they're going to mid Legion at this
5
point
seconds remaining.
with the heroes. Yeah, I think we're just going to same matchup again with the Mars and the Void Spirit.
It is much better though without a Nyx. So I think the Void Spirit's gonna be all right.
All right, Ricky, Slark, Weaver, or something else. What do you have for us, Hokori? Teach us.
Here it is.
Oh, they went
Dude,
through.
I don't like it, man.
Oh,
I
Sayori's
don't
gonna
like
take
it.
one
Dude,
right
I mean,
there.
there's
I'll
a
pat
reason-
myself on the back.
Dude, there's a
There's a
reason
reason
Troll was
Sayori
in this
called
draft. No, there's a reason it was in this draft the entire time, and he's like
Yeah.
the most basic, like, oh, what's a good like stable carry right now? Oh, Troll. It's like
He doesn't really synergize with Bloodlust.
Dude,
that
what
well.
happens
I
if
will
you-
give you that one?
if you arena and just walk away.
All right, I know what's the solution here. The Underlord ults at the same time Troll ults. So if Troll is gonna die, you save the Troll. But if
Oh, I
he's gonna
thought you were gonna
win,
just move him out of
you
the arena.
cancel your spell. That's it. That's the solution.
I think you
Vitali's
Uber him
gonna
out of the
show us.
arena like 2 feet. That's all you do. You just come on, buddy.
I see.
Buy Blink
That's-
Dagger, man.
That's
Yeah.
why they picked the Underlord. I think this looks hard for Hokori, gentlemen. Even though I suggested the
Yeah.
Troll, that was one of those. He stands out as okay against Elder Titan of the heroes left. Still seems very challenging to me. I think Incubus have way better team fight in mid game. Agree or disagree?
I would agree.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Damn.
mean, Hokori seemed to do better in the laning stage, though.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if they can ride that momentum, they can still get stuff done just because they have like the Underlord and the Void Spirit. You know, Void Spirit pops off and suddenly a lot of this stuff doesn't really matter. You know, we're talking about like, oh, the Troll gets stuck in the arena and stuff, but like if you have a lead and you start getting more picks and towers and then suddenly you have an Aegis, then all that stuff just doesn't have the same weight.
Yeah, and they do have a really good. They have great wave clear, great tower push, and Roche. So they're
Yeah.
kind of similar to game one where they.
And they got Dr. Doom on the off lane, so it's
I'm
pretty
just
good.
worried that even if Hokari win the lanes, the mid-game team fights are going to be too challenging. Incubus just have so much initiation, so many
Dude,
ways
just
to
buy a
start the
pipe.
fights and follow up.
It's all magic. They'll be fine.
All right. Yeah, Duel, my
Pipe's
favorite magic
expensive, though.
spell. Yes, Pipe is also very expensive. We'll see if they can afford it, Trent. But I can afford 2 good casters for this game. We've got Gary and Theban back again. You're going to hear him a lot this league. Here we go for game 3.
Thank you, Sayori. Yeah, game 3 here. Theban, a bit of a different shift. The draft, a lot of carries being banned out early on. We've got a troll for Hokori. But I think I'm leaning with the panel here. Radiant team with the amount of initiation, the kiting potential, magic damage from an early point. Incubus look really good coming out of that draft. Do you agree?
Oh man. I think I'm gonna have to disagree, guys. I think I'm the one fighting the wave here. I'm all by myself, but I think Dire's draft looks legit. Like Troll Warlord, I'm not sure where the hate's coming for Troll Warlord, but this hero's pretty good this patch. You know, he's got a lot of possibilities in his item builds, especially with the Aghanims that can purge or remove like the
30
negative debuffs on
seconds
yourself
to
as well. It has a lot of potential in the games. I think the Elder Titan is what's kind of swaying me away from Dire. I think this Elder Titan is like an amazing pick in this draft, but Gyrocopter though, this hero is not a hero, I think. Like, when was the
Not a
last
fan?
time? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this hero, especially in the late game. Like, one of the reasons why he was good before is because of Satanic and its status resistance with the Aghanims. It was really strong, but now that Satanic has been nerfed, like, we just don't see it being played, especially in pub games. So,
That's a good point. Well, we've got a skirmish on that bottom rune already. It looks like they'll take the Underlord down to half HP while the ET pressing
That
forward
damage.
with the aggression. Vitaly looking a little worse for wear there. A good little movement in from Incubus. Getting themselves 2 bounty runes. There's still 2 out on the map there. As Ogre will grab 3rd, and it looks like Legion will probably take up that final one in a couple of seconds.
they don't know. They don't know it's still there.
They're still going on this.
Like,
Like,
that the other hero got it.
throwing homing missiles on this Underlord still.
Yeah.
But yeah, we saw a little bit of gyro, like, mid lane pos 2 from, like, Wii, for example. You know, in the early days of the new patch, the E-Blade hype was real. People buying Veil, E-Blade and stuff on this magic damage gyro. We'll see what Benny gets up to there in this bottom lane tri-lane with ET Mirana up against Ogre, Rubik, and Underlord. So a lot of aggression potential and kill threat from both of these tri-lanes.
Yeah, this ET is having a lot of value right now, playing into 3 heroes, but his region is not so high at the moment. Gyrocopter also got out by the Underlord. Oh, arrow lands. That's going to be a first blood.
A really nice
Oh,
play.
never mind.
Ooh,
He canceled the attack. Okay.
the Fairy Fire comes as well.
Yeah, I mean, he could have definitely chased that Ogre down. He's got the Orb of Venom, but he did cancel that last attack. Maybe a little bit of lag there.
Yeah, maybe. He gives up on the chase.
And Ogre goes top now. 2 versus 1, top lane. Mirana still sticking around bottom, though. Wants to give Gyrocopter a good start.
Throwing arrows left and right. But yeah, up to that top lane, you know, it's not an easy one in a 1v1 for the Legion. We've seen Troll Warlord, the fact that he's got the ranged and melee axes, he can put a lot of harassment in these 1v1 lanes. Legion Commander, 5 CS, not looking too hot there. Oh, bottom lane, I just caught a glimpse of that. They tried again to go in with a quick little homing missile into arrow, but they're not quite able to get that combo going.
Yeah. Just 3 heroes at the moment. ET not going to have enough mana to be able to use the Astral Spear into Echo Stomp on level 2. I want to say Dire's coming out ahead right now, bottom. Yeah, she's
Mirana's
not okay. She's not okay. That's a first blood.
Spilled by Vitali. Might be giving his life over here, though, as the homing missile and the punches from Nuage. Again, the little stutter step there.
Got a Fade Bolt.
Might definitely trades out his life for it. So a 2-for-1 there. Underlord, I mean, especially Rubik, going to be very happy with that.
He definitely looks like he's lagging or something with those little stutter steps and not getting the right clicks through.
Definitely
we see Miranda now TP top.
Try onto the troll, but half HP. He's got Ring of Health already on Lumiere.
Oh,
so plenty of sustain already for him.
Huge item for him. And gonna go with that Battle Fury build, going for that hard carry Troll Warlord. Exactly what you want. And Legion Commander, this is not a good matchup for Legion Commander against Troll. It's probably the best carry against Legion, not only like throughout the game, but also in the laning stage. Whenever you duel the Troll, he gets a bunch of Fervor stacks, plus he probably will have some Lifesteal and Basher. One of the heroes that you can't really kill with the LC easily.
Yeah, and he's not like, Sven or Juggernaut, who, when you buy a Blade Mail on Legion, you can kind of return that damage against them. Troll is like lots of little bits of damage and not really, big swings.
Yeah, and if you have like some kind of Lifesteal, you pretty much counteract that Blade Mail.
Yeah.
Right away with that Troll.
Jupiter, still struggling. Again, just running back away from Gardic. As the bottom rune spot, contested by ET and the Mars, and they find that stomp onto Nia, sleep him up and take him down, and also steal the rune away from him.
Yep, this is the big matchup pretty much, right? For Incubus versus Hokori. It's the same exact one we saw in game number 2. Mars versus Void Spear. And the same exact thing is happening here. Once again, Mars winning the lane. This time even harder than game number 2. Getting an early kill and much more denies.
Yeah, he's demolishing it. Would have liked to refill his bottle, of course, on Mini, but unable to do so. He might have someone to TP out to his lane in a couple of seconds, though. Maybe ET goes for a feed. Oh no, ET's going for a kill. ET wants Vitali. Underlord swept up by Benny and Nuage in that bottom lane. Stomp with that homing missile and the magic damage coming through from Rocket Barrage. Finally getting Benny up on the board.
Ogre as well, going for the bounties. Trying to play around with these two guys.
I mean, he forces 2 heroes to be there, right? Troll just gets free farm. Ogre's like, job done.
Yep, 30-6 to 16-3 so far. Legion having a really tough time in this lane.
Again, bottom though. Benny very low on the HP. Rubik is out of spells. Underlord with the boots trying to catch up. He's got a big one hit here and a firestorm to come. If he needs it, he will.
Rubik's stick.
Benny, nice little pop of the magic stick there.
Oh, the
Barely
stick.
keeps himself alive at 15 HP. And Rubik, like you say, does fall to the ET.
Good trade from Incubus. Jarkovs does have to go back to base though and heal up. Level 5, power treads. Yeah, one thing to mention in this game, like this Underlord is going to find a lot of value, right? I think he's going to be able to buy like a hood. Oh, we see an arena mid first.
Yeah, trying for that. But the Ether Remnant there, and Near will grab a regen rune. So Rubik helping out tremendously. Making sure that Mini doesn't keep that snowball going.
Yeah, so going back to my previous point here, Underlord's going to find a lot of value in this game buying these team items. I think he might even opt for a potential... what am I called again? We haven't seen it in such a long time. Crimson Guard, there it is. The Crimson Guard against Gyrocopter, against his flat cannon, it's going to be very high value. There's a lot of like small physical damage coming out from Incubus, so I think we can see that. Even a pipe would be nice against the Mars, the Mirana damage too. So he has a lot of options this game to mitigate Incubus damage.
And the trouble with that, though, is you get into like choice paralysis, where you have so many good options. You're like, which one do I go for, or which one do I go for first?
Yeah, and you don't want to buy the wrong one too, right? Because like you might go opt for like the physical damage reduction, and all of a sudden, you know, the enemy's magic hero starts snowballing, and you're like, damn it!
Wrong
Now
way.
I need a pipe. Yep.
Well, we'll see what he gets up to. Does turn around on the ET, lift back into the pit. This cooldown's coming. They're scared of Benny. The Gyrocopter's damage output is tremendous onto the Rubik, but it's spread out onto the Underlord. Vitali making sure that
Got a
they
big
take
wand.
a fair brunt of the damage, and the Void Spirit's rotation. That's what they've been waiting for. Dragging them back with a 3-man stomp, sleeps them up. Saves the day as Nuage gets the Gyro out of danger, and that forced rotation comes to nothing, while up at top lane, Arena of Blood onto the Troll. He doesn't have Battle Trance, so a beautiful play from the Mirana and Mars.
Very good rotation coming out from Mars there to the top side. And the bottom rotation by Nier, he did not pop his regen before he TP'd, so he actually didn't have mana to be able to dodge that Elder Titan stomp. Had he had enough mana, he probably would have been able to kill that Gyrocopter, and it would have just been a trade carry for carry.
That all started, the Mars killed off the Ogre as well up at top before that fight down bottom really kind of kicked off properly. So it's the both heroes in that top safe lane from the Dire team falling.
Yeah, he doesn't have boots either on the Trolls. Very slow right now, rushing that Battle Fury. But look how close he is to Battle Fury.
Yeah, he's 1,000 away,
What?
isn't he?
Less than that. It's just like 900, right? No, 950 something. Oh, it's cheaper, right? The
yeah.
Claymore. So, yeah, my
50
God.
gold cheaper.
This is insane. He's gonna have like a
Right.
pre-10-minute Battle Fury at this rate.
I mean, if he clears through like these two camps and then takes the triangle,
Oh, he needs a bounty runes. Yeah, he needs a bounty
and
runes.
then bounties, he has it, right?
Yeah, he has it. As soon as he picks up the bounties, he's already gonna have Battle
Dire's
Fury.
top tower is under attack.
Especially since
very
he's gone
safe.
to the jungle already.
Yeah, very safe place for him to be. Neutral items coming as well. Top lane
Okay.
duel. Catching out the Ogre. That's a win for Jupiter. First
lot of
bonus
TPs.
damage on the board. A lot of TPs, you're right, from Hokori. Trying to turn back onto the Legion, but she's tanky. And Vitali's actually trapped here between the ET and the Rubik and forcing out this double damage. Mars ulti slapping into them,
no.
killing them all off. Near now. He's going to be forced to Astral Step, but they've got the control, the stuns, the arrow landing, the perfect chain disables, and the Void Spirit meets his maker as Mars, again, the playmaker from Incubus, setting up some beautiful pickoffs.
Dire's top tower
That was really
is under
nice.
attack.
Going for that kill on the Ogre, I think that's all it should have really been. They probably would have done better if they just went bottom, pressure up the Gyrocopter to try to open up their own side of the map instead of reacting onto a position 5 Ogre
Dire's top
getting gone
tower
on.
is under attack.
So giving away a lot of kills.
Is under attack.
I mean, Ogre, he's trying to defend his Troll Warlord here. Splitter and Arrow, never going to be enough to actually bring down Lumiere. So Troll should be able to get off to that triangle. Bounty runes are coming.
Dire's
2 top for the Radiant, 1 bottom for the Dire team.
Ooh, only 1. Yeah, they're kind of losing out on that at the moment. Incubus starting to build an advantage now, all thanks to Mini.
Yeah, 4K lead, 10 minutes in. feeling pretty comfortable now for the Radiant team. And we haven't really seen this gyrocopter, you know, rotate or make any plays. They've been sat on this bottom lane farming, chipping away at the jungle every now and then. But that's Aghanim Scepter, I believe, pretty much done. Oh, never mind. I keep clicking on Benny, and he never queues up like full items. He always queues up.
Does not.
Right?
I noticed that.
Is it tricking you?
It's actually so triggering to like. There's some players who do that. Very rare, but there's some players who just like queue up one item at a time.
I was thinking about this last game, and I didn't want to say anything. Benny's going to get jumped. This is the good move that you wanted a little earlier from Hokori. Benny, not going to be saved up by anyone as the 4 heroes collapse around the gyrocopter.
Yeah, I want to say that was a nice move from Hokori, but Benny really had no business being down there. You know, that's just a complete misplay on or misread on his side. Like, him is playing top, you got to be middle with your gyrocopter. You got to just push out at least one lane away from your team, so you can either connect to them or they can come and help you. Playing bottom while your whole team is top is just an absolute disaster on his end.
Yeah, there's no way you can trade. But yeah, last game he was, you know, Wraith King queuing up like 1 Hyperstone or queuing up like 1 Ogre Axe, and I'm like, what's going on here? But he will have the Aghanim Scepter in, you know, 1,500 gold.
Yeah.
So it'll be here pretty soon.
Check out Mini, just sitting in the trees. He's like tunneled his way like the past minute or so, waiting for someone to react to this tier 2 tower, get the kill, and maybe like pressure up this tower some more. But it ain't happening. He's just chilling.
Yeah.
He's actually falling
like
behind in net worth too by just doing this.
Slowly but surely, yeah. And Troll got his Battle Fury, so he's thinking, I'm not heading top, I'm going to be in this triangle farming away. As Mars does show himself now. Ulti's up onto the guarding Ogre, but the TPs are coming in thick and fast while Jupiter gets sprinted upon by the Void Spirit and the Rubik. And it looks like
Ogre's fine too.
Ogre will survive as well, yeah.
Oh, alright.
I heard Underlord ulting somewhere. He's ulted into mid lane, I think. He's got a good Pit of Malice. Ogre's TP'd for a Fire Blast and the jump from the Void Spirit is the turnaround onto Mars. Beautiful from Hokori.
Yeah. I think Mini just spent way too much time top, not enough time pushing the mid lane now and getting his team around this mid tower, and they're gonna get punished for it. Mars dead for 20, no arena as well, even when he's alive. Just gonna take this tier 1 tower mid. And Hokori.
This is a bit
I don't know
risky.
about this one.
That stomp, not really connecting too well, only on the Rubik. The Ogre does get shredded by the Earth Splitter. And Rubik press the attack, run away, the tower hit's coming, but he's got enough heal with the press. Just enough to get back behind his tier 1. This ET, he's going wild into the middle of them all. Stomps up the Underlord, diving in, the Legion there. Not with duel though. And the Void Spirit has found the snipe in the back on the ET with a 3-man pit. The Trolls coming in, the 4 heroes caught inside the Firestorm. A double for the Rubik, they've slaughtered them all. Turned into sausage as they enter the meat grind of Hokori's 5-man group up.
Oh my god, that pit into Firestorm and then the Fade Ball comes out. Oh Jesus. And near, he bought so much space. Like just going into that ET, making the enemy, like making Incubus look at him, that allowed the Underlord to just walk in, get that perfect pit into Firestorm combo. And they get the mid tower too. Gold lead slowly gonna shift towards Hokori's favor now.
And Rubik double stacks the triangle. Like on his way back after a 6-team fight, he's like, you know, it's about time. 52 seconds on the clock, just before the next minute. I'm going to stack Ancients and Large Camp for my Troll to come in and clear it all up.
Very chill. And this Troll is just going to skyrocket in net worth now. He's already 2,000 gold ahead of the Gyrocopter. And if you're playing Gyro, like you're not the type of hero who can play from behind. You need to be ahead in farm. And you need to constantly be running at your opponents, so it's looking a bit rough right now for Incubus, at least for their carry.
And it might get more rough as well, like this potential for the Aghanim Scepter to come up on the Void Spirit before, any semblance of like a BKB on Benny, for example, or Legion, or the Mars. That silence, Resonant Pulse, could do a lot of work for him.
Yeah, definitely. Huge silences, and I really don't see Radiant getting any BKBs anytime soon, right? Gyrocopter has Ags now, but if he goes BKB next item, his damage output is going to be abysmal.
Yeah.
So Mars just about finished his Yules after having such a great start. Look at his net worth now, falling behind the Underlord, behind the Void Spirit. And this is all because he just kind of spent too much time sitting top. If you finish tier 1 towers, like, or at least a top tier 1 tower, your next goal is always going to be the mid tier 1. It's never going to be the tier 2. And I think just chilling there has costed him a lot. Ooh, a duel.
Duel the
At
Rubik.
last.
Oh, they don't get the
no
win.
damage, sadly. Yeah.
Radiant's
Small kill then. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom
Looking to defend their bottom tier 1 as well, but
There we go.
Underlord with a
They're
Dark
getting out of
Rift.
there.
They are
Uber out.
retreating. Huh. Trying maybe to like get a spear away from the Dark Rift, but not to be.
Yeah, they felt Incubus coming down there after the killing off the Rubik, and very disciplined play not to stay for that tower with 100 HP left. Just get out,
Dyer's
push out the
top
lanes,
is under
get your
attack.
farm first.
But yeah, coming back to Mini, he did a similar thing in a previous game as well, right? He's kind of playing the position 3 role from the mid lane, shoving out waves, looking for the initiations. Like,
Yeah.
okay, it gives your like Legion a bit more leeway for farm rate, but there's
Ooh,
overlap
again,
between
Rubik.
them because the duel trying to catch out this Rubik. It looks like it will be a win this time, and they've got a bonus kill on top of it. Oh, Dissimulate gets near, away from danger, but they've now been wrapped around upon. Vitali guarding both on the Mirana. Can't really leap away from this, even with a mech to help. Jumps to the high ground, but still bursts down as the ET Stomp catches the Underlord, and on the way out, we've got Incubus trying to retreat, but also considering the fact that Gyro has come in with an Arcane Rune and potentially wants to fight. So Hokori are the ones that say, okay, you can keep our Ogre, we'll just run away.
Yeah, they got that high ground advantage. You don't want to really run in there, especially with your Void Spirit having very low resources. Wanting to finish that Aghanim's Troll, also wanting to finish that SNY. You said in game number 2 they had Mini running around and making space, playing like the 3. I think it kind of worked that game because they had a Nature's Prophet, right? So he was able to pick up all the creep waves that were coming in, became like a core pretty much, a carry. But in this game, you got the Legion Commander, and then if you got the Legion and the Mars the same role, you might be losing out on a lot of farm on the map.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the overlap between 2 position 3s. But it's like the past couple of games we've seen a lot of position 3 heroes, played in more farm heavy or greedy roles in this series so far. Troll Warlord, 10,000 net worth. Moving towards his Sanjin Yasha with BKB and Basher queued up next. So it seems like Lumiere has a very clear idea of what he wants.
Yeah. It's very good, especially against Gyrocopter, going for that BKB Basher. As soon as you get on top of him and you click the ulti, he can't get away anymore, right? The only save they have is actually Legion Commander dueling the Troll. And that's not going to be a very good save, I think, against this Troll.
Probably not.
Yeah, because you can technically heal with your pressy attack, but it's going to really last long against a Troll. It's just going to net you up again or bash you up.
Especially a troll as big as this, and they found the Legion with a quick blink. Very, very tight window there for Legion to escape.
Incubus at least do have control of the top side of the map, so this means Hokori are not going to be able to do Roshan, get that Aegis for the Troll Warlord that easily. That being said, I don't think Hokori have any plans of taking battles for the time being. They're so happy with this Troll just farming it up. Let him get to his BKB. Underlord, finished pipe. Is next. This pipe is going to mitigate so much damage. Mars Arena, Gyrocopter Call Down, Mirana, Starstorm.
And then Aghanim's on near is done. And we are starting to look for BKBs on mid lane. They do try and get the grab, but Mirana leaps. Gets herself a bit of distance. Rubik leaping forward, 2 used, 1 remains. Still giving chase, but sees the press the attack and decides not worth it anymore as Nuage up in that top lane, trying to defend the retreat of the Mars and the Gyro. The Moonlight Shadow and Mini's considering the potential here for a turnaround play.
I think they tried to make a play on Lumiere there, and then he just popped his ulti and killed that Elder Titan.
Duel on Ogre. Interesting choice from the Legion Commander. All surrounded by these dire heroes, and in comes that Void Spirit, silencing up the Mars. Mini turns with another arena, but the duel, Jupiter gets taken down, and Mini retreating. Even from his ulti through, but the Ether Remnant very close there. Scrapes the backside of the Mars.
Now they're going straight into a
Rubik with-
Roshan pit.
Rubik with plus 20.
Yeah, he stole the duel and dueled the Legion commander, pinning him down. Honestly, with that blink, it's gonna be pretty nice if he duels like a Mirana or something, someone that's not dealing so much physical damage. Pretty long lockdown.
So hard here for Incubus to get into the Roche pit.
Yeah.
Hokori, they're guarding it with like Void Spirits on this high ground, putting out multiple remnants. And Roshan drops Aegis there for the troll. And they're going to try and push forward into the Void Spirit. He's pretty low, but he's got that Astral Step to get out of the grasp of Mars and the Gyro.
Yep. Rubik also has the level 4 Sacred Arrow now. That's going to be deadly. Comboing it up with the Pit of Malice or Ogre Stun.
Get some big stuns going with that. Only level 1 Arcane Supremacy. That's alright.
Yep. They changed the Arcane Supremacy into just Spell Amp and Cast Range. No more of that extra
duration shit.
Yeah, extra duration, exactly. Those arrows were lasting, what, like 7 seconds or something? They were max.
It's like
It's ridiculous.
Rubik steals RP, and it lasts like twice as long as Magnus RP.
Yeah.
No more of that, please.
I like the change. I think it was needed. Rubik just had no business like stunning people for that long in the late game. This gives him a little bit more consistency.
A little less craziness. Alright, it's the race to
Underlord,
BKB
Uber.
for the Gyro. Oh, yeah. So they get the tower and they Dark Rift top. Northwards they go. Void Spirit doesn't commit for it.
They feel so good on the side of Hokori right now with this pipe on the Underlord. They feel like they TP'd in with 5 heroes. Even if the Mars went in with an arena and spear someone, it wouldn't really matter, right? They got so much damage reduction from that pipe.
It's not just the pipe anymore. He's got mech coming out as well.
Oh, yeah.
Underlord
Big
is going to be
items.
ridiculously tanky, but also sustaining the entire team. Top tier 1 for them. Should be an easy claim.
Legion has Blade Mail too. Blink Blade Mail. So maybe she can kill the Void Spirit. I think Legion's biggest target is going to be Void Spirit. Or Rubik. One of those two in the fights, for sure.
Rubik TP's
don't
mid
think-
to defend the tier 2. There's the blink, lift up
nice
bow,
lift,
telekinesis,
okay.
stops the blink duel. Where are you going,
She's in an
Legion
awkward
Commander?
position now.
Blink on cooldown for 3 seconds. I mean, Awkward doesn't cut it. She's dead. Straight up slaughtered.
Yeah, that was a nice lift before she can get that duel off onto the Rubik. TPs from the team comes in.
Precasting that, it felt like he knew he was baiting.
Yeah.
Wait for that
And
Legion
we got
to
a
come jumping.
BKB now on the Troll Warlord. Yep. Jarkopter also
BKB.
finished BKB too with that Crystallis. So you went for like that little cheap item and then BKB. Not bad.
Yeah, not too far behind the troll in net worth either. You know, considering how this game's gone and the Battle Fury troll, the Aegis being taken up, 2,000 gap, not too drastic. And Mars has also, found himself back in 3rd position. BKB nearly done on him. So the next team fight, in the next minute and a half or so, with all these BKBs, it's going to be a real head-on clash. It feels like potentially it's going to go either way.
Yeah, Incubus really needs the Elder Titan to get a nice Echo Stomp into a Earth Splitter, while the Gyrocopter can just hit freely without having to worry about the Troll Warlord. Because the Troll Warlord versus Gyro matchup is very one-sided for the Troll Warlord. So,
A game of kite to the troll.
Exactly. That's exactly what they need. They need to maybe pin him down and then arrow him while they can get rid of the Ogre and the Rubik. Maybe even get a duel on the Void Spirit or something in the fight. Because if they don't do that, if they don't do those specific things, I think Hokori can just roll over you in the fights. They got pipe, they got mech. If the troll gets on top of you, you're not going to be able to get him off. He's got Sanjin Yasha for the status resistance, so...
And he's got Bloodlust as well.
Can just walk right back into the fight.
Plenty of stuff for him.
Yeah,
Aegis
they
for
definitely
2
need an
minutes.
arrow on him.
Or, because you can't even just arena him and isolate him that way. BKB makes it really difficult to get the kiting going for Incubus. But eventually they're going to have to make a move. Momentum definitely in the hands of Hokori here. Pushing top tier 2, and it is a kind of hand-forcing movement. Smoke from Incubus.
This is nice. Yeah, a wraparound smoke here, but this ward, they need to make sure they don't actually fight into this ward vision. They want to catch the supports first. That's their goal right now. They see the Rubik.
Smoke pops, there's Blink back out, no duel for Legion, down she goes, tumbling into the ground. Lumiere on a killing spree, the Moonlight Shadow coming out here, Mirana trying to give that invisibility and safety, but the ET's being hounded, they saw the spirit and where it went. Do they have reveal though? The answer is no, sadly. So Hokori, they get 1 kill off the back of the aggression from Incubus, but they still stay in the same position. Aggressively on the doorstep of this Radiant base. Looking to finish off the series.
Nice.
Still has Aegis though, and they've also made a jump on Gyro, down to half HP. They are bursting through Lumiere's first life with the Arena of Blood, but Mirana Gyro can't really join this fight any further, so Troll just stands his ground and whacks the building down.
Gyro also popped his BKB there, so that's in the fight before, so it's still on cooldown. Not going to be able to really run in here. They do manage to defend the tower though with the Elder Titan. And also in the last fight, I was so surprised all they lost was a Legion Commander after the failed jump. It's like the Moonlight Shadow really saving Incubus big time.
Look at them holding this high ground though, Theban. Troll, Underlord.
Oh boy.
Oh, I thought they were going to give it a go there.
Yeah, you see the Void Spirit. He's not there. He's collecting some bounty runes, so they're just going to respect that. Get out. They don't want to take any 4 versus 5 fight. Throw this game at all. It's game 3 after all.
The first series of the season. Would be nice to kick it off with a victory here for
Legion
both
duel.
teams. There's the Legion duel. Arrow comes with the Earth Splitter as well. Troll wants to BKB in battle here as the spear forces Vitaly off to the right-hand side, but the Underlord has stayed alive. Now the cooldown coming. But Troll has already popped his battle trance and he is shredding through the Legion commander. Poor Jupiter.
Oh, that spear was not able to secure the kill on the Underlord. As soon as he comes off, his mech pipe. They really did not have the damage. I feel like Elder Titan's Spirit was kind of missing there to amplify the DPS. Really gotta feel bad for Incubus right now.
Yeah, it feels rough for them. Every movement they make, it is just counteracted by Hokori in every single way.
They're getting all the stops on Hokori. Even without that BKB up right now on the Troll, I think they shouldn't, especially with the BKB not up on the Troll, they should not go into the high ground. Just farm it out, got some nice vision, wait for the next Roshan.
It's so
Yeah,
tempting.
it is. It's always tempting. This is exactly how you throw every game.
There's like a catapult and like 2 waves bottom lane. You've got a wave pushing mid. Let's go high ground.
Nah, their high ground is so good on Incubus, right? You got the Elder Titan with the Earth Splitter, then the Mars who can pin you back into the tower. With the tower shots, you will die.
Absolutely. Do they get the D ward? They see it. They're just leaving that observer. Ogres.
Yeah. Oh,
not getting involved.
they sense it. Yeah, they sense something happening. Look at mid. The creep wave is in front of the tier 3 tower. The creep wave is in front, and nobody is pushing that out. So it's very obvious that a smoke is coming out.
And Ogre is under Shadow Amulet, under a sentry, waiting for like a Moonlight Shadow play to come his way. So very nice positioning and game knowledge from Gardic there. A map sense from Hokori coming into play.
Rubik also split pushing top in, getting more waves into the enemy, wanting information. And they still haven't shown... Okay, they finally showed the Mars bottom, so Hokori feeling much more confident now to move out of their high ground positioning there. Troll going for a Satanic next. So as you can see, like the lifesteal for the Legion and then finishing the Satanic, even though it's not the most optimal item anymore on Troll Warlord, he still has to go that item against Legion Commander.
Yeah, especially paired up with Battle Trance, with Satanic, always incredibly nice. We see a flurry of neutral items come out from the tier 3s. And Troll now holding on to Titan Sliver, so with that Sanjin Yasha, even more status resistance, even though, like you say, a Satanic won't have it. And Mini, bottom lane, he's DD'd up, forced to BKB, thinking about the Arena of Blood, but look at Lumiere coming in with a Troll Warlord. The
Bash? Oh, wait, doesn't see him.
Don't
Doesn't
have
see
the
him.
reveal.
You would have hated to see a first hit bash there.
I was fully expecting it. I was like, here comes the troll. First hit bash is gonna come. But no. Mini saved by Mirana.
An easy shot.
But plenty of neutral items. You know, you got the Dire team getting all of their tier 3 ones now, I believe. With the Cloak of Flames, Ceremonial Robe, Elven Tunic. Radiant still lacking a couple. Gyro gets the Mind Breaker and leaves out the Enchanted Quiver, but still need 2 more items to fill the slots.
Troll is happy whether he got Titan Sliver or he got the Paladin Sword. Both of them would have been amazing in this game for him. But
So good.
since he's going Satanic anyway, then the Titan Sliver is a much better pickup. Definitely waiting for that Roshan now. This is the game securing Rosh.
Good Force Staff. ET's out of there. And Roshan, 30 seconds until spawn. Radiant team, you're picking up their high ground defense, Roshan defense, equally as good with the circle spells they've got.
There's
Really?
that rune.
Really?
Oh boy.
Of course.
Oh boy.
The Troll Warlord double damage rune for Roshan,
Yeah.
and he bottles it so he can hold it for the next fight.
They're gonna smoke it, right? They want to smoke it. They got the DD. They know Roshan's about to spawn any second, and they would just want to run in there.
And there it is. Troll.
They even popped the DD. No hesitation at all. Just wants to get this done.
Oh, I'm a little bit surprised about that, honestly. I thought he'll be holding it for the fight when he kicks off. But you're absolutely right. He just wants to kill Roshan.
This Aegis is everything right now. This is how Incubus can come back into a game if they steal his Aegis. So, oh, they got the arrow on the troll.
They get the
This
Pit
is
of
a
Malice
fight.
and the kill on ET, though. There's the Troll, speared up to the arena. Roshan's still alive. Gyrocopter's BKB and he's turning into the Void Spirit with the magic damage he's got. There are no more Astral Steps here, so the Void Spirit has to dissimulate. Well, inside the Roche Pit, the Troll's going wild against the Underlord. They've lost out Mini, though. The Mars down, while Aegis gets claimed up. The Dire have defended the Troll. They've kept the Void Spirit alive, and now they're picking off Jupiter, the Legion. Removed from the game. Incubus tried mounting a defense there, and they got a couple of good spells in, but Theban, the strength, the tankiness, the brawn of Hokori, just too much to break through.
Yeah, they had a really nice arrow on the troll, but Gary, I think they made the wrong decision in trying to contest the troll warlord for the Roshan. Instead, they should have just tried to use the duel, kill someone else off with the Gyrocopter, and just take the fight one by one.
Well, they've got a good combo mid lane. Troll doesn't have
have
Aegis,
ulti,
remember. No ulti, no BKB, the heal coming through just from this Underlord Greaves and the Shadow
Amulet.
Amulet. Keeping Lumiere at a safe distance from that Gyro ET. Just with those two heroes, though, the strength of this high ground defense, you weren't bloody kidding.
Yeah. I wonder if Legion should just bop back there, just for the duel onto the troll.
Yeah,
Got
maybe.
the kill.
Mars Arena? Whose is that? Is the Mars's one? Or is that... it's like that Rubik's one?
Yeah, that was
Maybe Rubik.
that was the Mars. That was the Mars arena. Yeah.
That tier 3 down means Lumiere now can open up on the barracks, kill off the homing missile before it lands. And it is a difficult task now, even with Mirana respawning, for Incubus to hold on to the last remnants of their base. Oh, they've
Benny.
caught the Gyro, forcing BKB on Benny. And the Vestiges of Hope here, not really looking too good for the Radiant, but they've got the duel in, but the Dark Rift is
everyone's alive.
out. Mirana
Rubik.
chases the Rubik. He's the last one left standing in this battle, but he's got a Blink Dagger in a second. I think Rubik is okay.
Oh, he's alive. Okay. All right. Everyone's out. Dude, that was so close. The Void Spirit and the Underlord were very low. They also get the spear back on the troll, but the Underlord walking back in, making sure everybody gets in that rift.
Everybody important.
Yeah.
Poor Rubik.
Incubus, I feel like they're just like one step away, you know, from getting really good team fights, and then they're just getting so unfortunate in every engagement.
And I think the trouble is, it doesn't feel like there's like an item or a level or anything like that that gives them the ability to change that.
Oh,
It just
there
feels
is
like-
one. There
Is
is
it
one.
Rapier?
It's gonna be some time before they get there, but there is one item that can change that.
The Blink Duel.
Instant duel.
They're going in heavy here with the Arena of Blood landing. It's a good stomp, but no split up in the BKB.
Oh, he got the BKB
The
out.
Battletrance, he turns around and Lumiere is just going absolutely wild. BKB from the Gyro will give him a bit of safety, but the Troll is deep, diving tier 3s, and he's got the help of Nia's Void Spirit. Rubik, Fade bolting, and Void Spirit silenced, but does make the retreat back. They've got the sustain from this Underlord to keep them all happy. Rubik gets a lift, throws the Legion a little further back, but will finally lose his life. The Legion Commander's got to be careful though, this Nia Void Spirit not giving up on the chase. And Hokori looking for a second lane of barracks here in game 3. Really starting to close the door on this. Vitali frontlining with a little bit of HP he's got remaining, and then Greaves, Dark Rift, will take your lane, will clear up your buildings, and we'll say goodbye.
Kind of feels so bad every time you see that Dark Rift come out. You're like, okay, Mars about to be alive in like 10 seconds.
We can get
we're just gonna stalk them. Just stalk them, and then we can jump them, and then they're gone.
They are back in the fountain.
Satanic complete on Troll. If you thought he was hard to kill already, well, now you gotta deal with that.
It looks like the biggest victor from this series, apart from Hokori, who look like they're closing out on it. It's going to be you, the 1 versus 4 prediction after the panel.
Oh, you remember?
Destroyed us. Of course.
We'll see. If the
Your
game's not
scepter.
over yet.
With the spear,
okay.
Mars does catch onto Nia, but he's got Dissimulate, he's got abilities to dodge away, and they might force a BKB of the Gyro now, and in fact they do. Cooldown coming. Some big nukes landing onto Hokori's heads, but they've got to jump with a duel there. Nia's Void Spirit getting caught up inside it with an Earth Splitter, but he Dissimulates again. They just don't have the finishing blows. Jupiter being shredded in a 3-man pit of Malice. Really well placed by Vitali, chasing Benny's Gyro. That is the be-all and end-all here of damage from the Radiant team. Benny needs to retreat with a long-range lift. Doesn't drag him back, and Nia's actually fall, and they get the kill on Void Spirit. The Fade Bolt zaps them, but the Pit of Malice misses. Troll Warlord still stampeding forward, but his only focus is the building. Tier 3s are what he wants to claim, while Mirana does get taken out by Gardex Ogre, but Mega Creeps will be arriving shortly. The left up on Mars after his spear attempt. Drags him to the low ground, Underlord, tanky but not enough. Maybe a turnaround for the Troll to play here with his Satanic, but no BKB, no Battle Trance means he will have to dip back and really just focus on that mini Mars, who buys back immediately. Gyrocopter in the tier 4s though, being found by the Void Spirit, stunned up and killed. Double buybacks coming through from Incubus, but the Void Spirit is dead under the tier 4s. They've lost 3 heroes as Hokori have, but the Mega Creeps have been claimed.
Hold on, that's a dieback from Void Spirit. So they do have...
They've got the Ogre as well. Mini with his buyback, he's going to get Gardic. Surely. There's a Glimmer Cave from Gardic, but no TP. Oh, he's fast with the Bloodlust.
Oh, actually, he's going to run back into the wards of Radiant side. Blink.
They know where he is, yeah. It's going to be a slow one, but he will eventually die.
Okay, bought enough time, you know, for his allies to respawn. Underlords will be alive. By the time they get to Dire Base, Rubik will be alive too. I think this Void Spirit dieback is not really going to amount to anything. But, you know what we have on our hands?
Gyro?
he bought out. He lost a lot of gold. But, you know, I think we're going to get to raid here before they secure this win. So.
He needs, what, 2,000 gold?
Yup. That's exactly what he needs.
Which is like 3 minutes of farming?
They have to give every single creep wave. They got to give every creep wave to him. That's what they got to do right now.
They're Mega Creeps, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
not that bad though. The range creeps still give like 60 gold or something, so it's quite a lot. You can get it pretty quickly, and also they need the tier 4 items. That's gonna be pretty big. They might find themselves a telescope, Minotaur Horn, Spell Prism, all great items.
Timeless Relic, pretty good on the ET. Flicker there, not being taken up by anyone. Dire team got Illusionist Cape on the Underlord, Stormcrafter, and the Leveler not being taken by anyone, and a Flicker for them now as well.
If I'm Dire right now, I don't really feel overconfident. Like, that confident in this game because you are playing against Elder Titan plus a Rapier Gyrocopter that's about to come out. You still gotta play smart. You gotta secure the Roshans. You gotta find the perfect angle of initiation. You gotta pin down that Gyrocopter because he will be dealing mad damage. That's a Rapier plus a Crystallis, so.
Yeah, don't forget the Crystallis he's bought.
Yeah.
Cute little.
I mean, it's been
crystal
helping
item.
him. Exactly, it's been helping him do quite a bit of damage in these engagements, so.
Yeah, it would just be nice for them to have, like, I don't know, a Vlad's or something, you know. So a bit of lifesteal on the gyro would be
Yeah.
real handy.
You know what I would love to see from Hokori right now? Just get vision on both of the secret shops. So you can snipe the courier of the Gyrocopter as he tries to buy the Rapier. And then you go for
That's
the push
mean.
play.
That's evil,
Hey.
Theban.
That's the logical play. That's the smart play, you know?
That's the 5-head play.
Yeah.
Well, Gyro's courier currently waiting in the wings on the far western side of the map, hiding up on the high ground. Does he have the money
See?
for
It's
it?
wrapping around. He feels so
has-
safe because he's got that ward and sentry there, right? He knows
Yeah.
the enemy does not have any vision. Oh, it's gonna fly through. It's gonna come through.
He has
He's
it.
gonna get the Rapier. Oh boy.
Marana's
Here it
pinged
is,
it
we got a
saying,
game.
careful with that Demon Edge. That
It's
is...
like a... Yeah. It's like a PAC 10 base set Charizard right there. So careful with it. That's $1 million.
Put on your gloves.
Yep.
Do not take it out of the sleeve. And they're still able to mount the defense, even up against the Mega Creeps. But Roshan is now alive, which is scouted out by the, by the Underlord Illusion, which means that Ogre's Courier gets aggroed upon and dies inside the pit. Wait, it doesn't actually say that, like, Roshan killed Ogre's Courier. But that could be... Wait, who have they used up? They've got Arena on Rubik. Oh, the arrow misses, though. El Misho's still gonna die here, surely. He's got the ET Ags upgrade
Asher
spirit, so he's
okay.
BKB'd. Still gonna get chased down, though, as the Abyssal Blade straight onto the Mars. Mini.
Oh, he just melted.
Go with that DD is a DD troll, Theban. He's just
stunned, though.
absolutely killing them all. Stunned
he's
up,
dead,
sure.
Troll's
He's got
dead.
BKB Satanic. He's got
Oh.
Satanic. He's got a double damage rune. He's gonna bash him up. He's going for the kill.
Oh.
He's going for the win. Come here, Marana. Where's the reveal? They've got the pin onto Gyro. No BKB. The Rapier's gonna fall. They've got the Rapier on Hokori, and they've got the series as well.
I thought they were just gonna turn around and try to kill the troll, but Gyrocopter hesitated while he was stunned up. Oh wow! I think he should have went for it, man. That was his only chance.
That was his only chance.
That was his only chance.
Oh, Theban, man, this series has been super freaking entertaining, honestly.
Yep.
Like, thinking about how like the group stage went for the closed qualifiers, you know, Hokori were 2 and 5, Incubus were 4 and 3, so it was a very disparate, like top of the group versus bottom of the group. But here, Hokori showing, you know, South American Dota all about that spirit, that passion, you know, showing that they definitely could stand up against potentially a better team, and super exciting to kick off our season 2.